Welcome to the ancient temple of Lapis Lazuli on this Monday, this day that vibrates the frequency of the moon. The moon rules the number 2, which is dealing with um, balance, partnerships, contracts. The moon rules the zodiac sign Cancer, divine mother, okay, water sign. Right? The moon is that receptive energy, dealing with our emotions, our intuition. The moon is those things that are unseen, okay? Dealing with occult knowledge. Okay? So, on this Gregorian calendar, today is the 12th, 23rd, 2024, which adds up to a 43 and reduces to a number 7. Okay. Today is the 8 of Hearts, which is the 8 of Cups in Tarot. And what I have here is what resembles the day. Okay. What it adds up to, this date, and what it reduces to. Right? So let's tap in and get in. Let's get into it. All right. And by the way, this is what? We're on the 3rd day of the winter solstice. Okay. It began on December 21st. Okay. It's 4 days. Okay. So December 21st through December 24th. All right. But we are in a winter season. Okay. So during those 4 days, there's a heightened, vibration, frequency, portal that we are able to access, okay, for our highest development, okay, and evolution. Right? So with the winter season, this celestial time, okay, those 4 days, we're able to renew our mind, okay, the power of that mind. It allows us to go through a cycle of rest, okay, um, be on the celestial timing, divine timing, okay, be in alignment with divine timing, okay, to renew our minds, our spirit, our body, okay, to be able to reactivate, okay, and get ourselves prepared for that spring season. So this is a very imperative time. And this is about getting in alignment, um, with divine timing, okay, with the timing of the cosmos, right? We know that there has been a lot of infiltration, with nature, and what's natural. And so we have been placed on this man-made time, okay? And then these man-made systems, okay? So I, address a lot of those things on that when I did the winter solstice reading. And so in the challenging area that actually showed up, you know, the Eight of Swords resurfaced quite a few times, you know, showing that these people, places, things, systems that have kept us restricted and bound, okay, and kept us under these contracts uh, in spirit and in the physical, you know, um, and kept us just bound and stuck, right? And a lot of people got complacent in that, okay? And then they didn't see, okay, because um, with the Eight of Swords, that's somebody bound and with their eyes are covered, so they couldn't see what was really going home, going home, what was really going on behind the veil, okay? And they were just stuck in their emotions, right? Just emotional, okay? Um, don't want to see the truth, hear the truth, or know the truth, okay? And if they know the truth, they turn their back on the truth. So with that being said, that keeps these people bound to their conditions, okay? Or the conditions that has been created for them with these systems, the hierophants right here. So this could represent this, corporate construct out here called government. This could represent contracts, okay? We know that dealing with them, there's a lot of adhesion contracts, okay? Unilateral contracts, just one-sided, okay? So, but we're going to get into that. But however, this is where we are. This is an energy that we could utilize. And today being the frequency of the moon, this here can assist with us seeing, or what's being revealed to us, okay? What's behind the veil. So, with that being said, like I said, Monday, today is the moon day. So I have the moon card up here, which is the number 18, okay? This moon energy could also be a representation of witchcraft done over, the masses, and also on a personal, okay? But it also represents the occult knowledge, what is hidden, okay? And being receptive to see the truth behind the veils of illusions, okay? This 18, it reduces down to a 9, so I have the Hermit out here. Hermit is Virgo energy. The moon is Cancer energy. This Virgo energy, the Hermit, this is your spiritual warrior, okay? Spiritual investigator is what I meant. And this is about introspection, which I like to call introspection, because you go into solitude to address those internal things that, you need to address. And put it into it with vibrating on a frequency of 9, okay? The ending of a cycle, okay? So with this unseen here, a part of what's unseen is those generational curses that has, and those familiar spirits that has been following us for generations that we may not know. Okay. So we're on the frequency of the hermit, and we take the time out to connect. Okay. Center, come back to center. So that star, come back to the star. That star is in the center. Okay. And that center is our divine guides, our ancestors. Okay. The highest light to help us on our journey. Okay. The hermit is wisdom. All right. And this is why you see with the gray hair, the cloak, the gray cloak, dark clothing, but she still has that light in the center. So that's her central sun. That's the celestial sun. Okay, that's the celestial solstice, I would say. So this is a representation of wisdom. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, then we have the 23rd day, which is Medusa. Okay, the goddess in the shadows of rage. Now, look at it. There it is. Medusa. We all may know her story, or we may not. Feel free to, at your own leisure, look into that if you're guided to. But Medusa is in the shadow of rage. Okay, she's number 23. Okay, and she's from Libya. Her temple is the shadows. Her element is fire. Okay, so Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch. The truth? Question. This Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. You hear that? Medusa's shadow guidance is you are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking, but underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Her embodiment. Take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Turn into the part of you that feels out of control, flooded with loving, healing, golden light. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. Today we are in the frequency of the heart with the Eight of Cups. Okay, and you have a right to your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred anger inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy anger or rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings to see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. Her declaration is, I have a right to feel my feelings. You have a right. But it's what are you going to do with those feelings? How are you going to handle that rage? You going to be destructive? You going to fight destruction with destruction? Because there is a higher road. Okay. And I do understand that when we're talking about peace and the polarity of that is war. And sometimes we have to go through war to reestablish peace. But that's the intentions, to reestablish balance and peace. Okay? And that's also sacred rage. Okay? Which it says sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. All right? So, with that being said, that reduces down to the number 5, okay, which is Mbuya Bihande, radical rebirth. And Medusa radiates the iridescent white, and this is the red. Okay? So, shifting that rage. Okay? That energy could be a familiar spirit through the ancestral lineage. Okay? And just how we handle our emotions and rage and just these different things that we go through. That are familiar spirits that we need to address. We don't realize that. So now, the goddess of radical rebirth from Dashona, Zimbabwe, she's in the Temple of Ancestors, the element of air. Okay? Born around 1840, Shavwe Nyakasakana channeled a Hondoro, an ancient royal lion spirit. See this beautiful lioness here? Named Nihanda, who has been incarnated by revolutionary Shona women for at least 500 years. Heralded as Mbuya Nihanda, grandmother Nihanda, this great ancestress was a healer who declared war against colonial occupation. Her guidance, yes, you can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Embodiment. Dust yourself off. Move forward and go forward again. Life is about transition and change. Okay? That number 5 there is about change. Okay? You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. Her declaration is still, I rise. Then in the Tarot, the number 5 is the Hierophant, the priest. Okay? This is occult teachings. This is a sacred teacher. This is being at that level of the Akashic records, having the keys. See these 2 keys here? Teaching, passing down the sacred teachings, okay? Because the Hierophant has gotten the key to their Akashic records. So now they are teaching and passing those sacred teachings down to give the keys, to pass the torch, okay? And this is Mbuya Nihande is in the Temple of Ancestors. So this is what the ancestors did for us. But we have to be open to receive it. We have to be ready for that, okay? And this is why we have to go through this radical rebirth, okay? Seek the unseen, okay? Go and do the introspection. to, where am I at here? Okay. And then we're going to go to the Eight of Cups. Okay. The Eight of Cups. You see this being walking away. They got their stick, they got a backpack, and there's 8 cups here. Okay. But I see this as, see, she has a full moon there. Okay. So this could seem like a dark, lonely space that they're in, but they're walking away from something. Because I see this space as something missing. I see this space as a void. Okay. And how I look at this and how this is relating is walking away from those things, people, groups, systems that no longer serve us. Okay. They are not a part of our destiny. Okay. And I came up with a saying, not quite how I'm going to say it here, but when you find self, you find your void. Okay. So you know, and that is like the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Okay. And this is how we have to look at things in the opposition. We can also look at it as a polarity, as an opposite, as a reflection. What do we need to learn from this? What can we get from this experience? Okay. But however, this is walking away from those things that no longer are serving. And maybe they were never serving. Okay. Because we were in a restrictive, mindset, and we were wearing rose-colored glasses. It seemed like it was beneficial, but when you're on that sacred spiritual journey, you have to release those illusions. We have to, we can't be in the delusion of grandeur. Okay, we can't be in a space that is superficial. Okay, and this is walking with the Eight of Cups, walking to the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. Okay, to the Ten of Cups, which is dealing with that community, family, connecting with people that are unconditionally supportive, that are loving, that are balanced, that has like mind. Okay. So the Ten of Cups is a card of happiness, fulfillment, blissfulness. Okay. The Ten of Cups is people, community. Okay. And with one of the depictions of that card, it's like you see the rainbow with all of the cups, and a family, a community of people on land. Okay. So to me, that's being emotionally fulfilled. Okay. Because of the connectivity to nature. Now, the cups represent our emotions. Okay. Also intuition. Okay. And the cups are the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Right. And we are responsible for our emotions. The cups is dealing also with our desires and our inspirations. Okay. So with this restrictive system, okay, or these systems, it was another form of control that was going on behind the veil, okay, that we didn't see. So there had to be a radical change, okay. And because celestial, I look at this also as rage, with this rage, radical rebirth, and hierophant, um, that these people that were officials and leaders of these corrupt systems, they're in rage, okay, because of this radical change, okay. And a lot of people are waking up and they see what's been going on and they're walking away from it, okay. Because things that are going on in the physical, we not only have to address that, but we also have to be able to see that things are going on also in the spiritual. Okay. Most definitely. Okay. And then we have here harvest, a bowl nimba, number 43, December 23, 2024, adds up to 43. Okay. And a bowl nimba is the goddess of harvest. She's in the temple. She's resonates, vibrates. What is that? The purple indigo. Okay. Frequency. That's the third eye energy. Okay. And so go to her. A bowl nimba. She's the goddess of harvest from the Baga tribe in Guinea. She's in the temple of high priestesses. She's an element of water. A bowl is a bag of fertility goddess. The Nimba is her living spiritual healing mask. Together, they embody the sacred feminine and abundance. Okay. But this is divine abundance. Okay. Because the high priestess, that's that moon energy. Okay. That's dealing with now knowing. Okay. The Hierophant is the counterpart of the high priestess. Okay. So her guidance is give thanks. You are being blessed. It is harvest time. Pay attention. The season of great harvest is a season of great epiphanies. You are prospering. Okay? Embodiment is harvest is when you reap the blessings that you have sown. The harvest is not just the fulfillment of your dreams, but the creation of them. Your thoughts, your imagination, the blessings of you being here another day on this earth, that is all harvest. What seeds of generosity, love, support, and goodwill could you sow in your community to create a bountiful harvest for all? Her declaration is, we are always prospering. Ashe? Yeah. So this is the wish fulfillment energy right here. Okay. This is what you should be walking towards. Your harvest. Okay. Your ancestral abundance. And with that being said, we're going to talk about Marie Laveau, good juju. Okay. 47 reduces down to a number 7. That is the root with the red frequency. Okay. So addressing those things at the root, okay, the root generationally, okay, that has been passed down, okay, generationally. So Marie LaView is the goddess of good juju from New Orleans, the temple of ancestors, the element of air. Great ancestress Marie LaView was a larger-than-life New Orleans voodoo queen, a successful spiritpreneur. The famous voodoo queen first built a thriving business as a hairdresser. Now see, she has this serpent around her neck. That serpent represents not only Kundalini rising, but wisdom. Wisdom. Okay. And you see, she's a voodoo. She's into voodoo. Okay. And so we've been taught that our spiritual gifts, okay, that our ancestors wanted to pass down to us. See, they wanted to pass these things down to us. But we wasn't receptive. We blocked them because we were worshiping up under somebody else's vine and fig tree. Okay? But when we walked away and then embraced our ancestral lineage, okay? It was on our divine path, okay? Tapping into our destiny. Because see, these people, corrupt systems, this is also a form of destiny swap with witchcraft going on, okay? Destiny swapping. Energy siphoning. Yes. Yes. And this is how they got in such a powerful position. Okay? This is how. And so now, once we get back and start worshiping up under our vine and fig tree, adapting to the traditions and customs of our ancestral lineage, this is how we're able to tap into our harvest, okay? Tap into that good juju, right? Now it says her guidance is great luck is yours now. You have been granted the greatest inheritance. Embrace your divine abundance. You have good juju. Her embodiment, this is a time of increase for you. You are harassed to a rich heritage of divine prosperity. Accept your ancestral inheritance. Good juju is abundance. Luck is being supported by the universe. Abundance is the God is way. Just as you want abundance, but for those who come after you, your creator, creatress, embraces wealth for you too. Her declaration is all I do is win. Okay? And that's why I say, ain't no sense of being staying in this energy, because when you understand that even when somebody is doing this witchcraft on you, that you've given them permission because you're not living in your truth, okay? And you on the wrong path. So this is supposed to catapult you. Things that happen to you is supposed to catapult you into your on the right path, going in the right direction towards your destiny, your divine purpose. Once you do that, their job is done. But if they don't want to accept that their job is done, then that's when, okay, they got, karma to pay. And once you release those contracts, it's done. It is done. Under the sun and the moon. So then now the 7 in Tarot. Oh, did I forget? Okay, the 7 in Tarot is the Chariot. This is another highly spiritual card. Also the Hierophant, the number 7, dealing with divinity. This is the Holy Grail right here. The ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Triumph, The chariot is about triumphing. It's about freedom and success, being victorious, overcoming obstacles, being the head honcho on your spiritual quest, your spiritual journey. Okay? She's on her motorcycle and ready to go. And I advise you to get out of the way. Okay? Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. I said, get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. I said, get out the way. Okay? She done mastered the Pleiades. Okay? The masculine and feminine. She balanced that out. All right? She conquered the dark and now into the light. Okay? So yeah, highly protective. You see the moons on her jacket? And I think she got spikes on her jacket too. She's connected. Very receptive. Okay? To the divine. And to the guidance of the divine. You see, the chariot is guided by the divine. Ashe. And then I thought I would get this because in between the 23 and 43, okay, that's 20. So that's the portrayal card. That's Aunt Nancy here. Okay. Now these are the portrayals, okay, that you went through. Okay. That, see, like I say, when I say that, you are the Alpha, the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. These betrayals started with you, and then now they need to end with you. They started with you because you allowed them in, okay, on the spiritual level and the physical level, because of you wearing masks and being deceptive to yourself. And this is what you needed to work on. So now this is why you the one that can end this, okay? When you go and do the introspection and walk away from all the buffoonery, okay? That's how you address this. The 20 reducing down to a number 2, which is Maui Lisa. Maui Lisa is one of the cards that is in the Temple of the Threshold Guardians, okay? The goddess of cosmic power. This is divine feminine and divine masculine. Balanced. Number 2, iridescent gold. Okay? Coming together, merging together to create a fawn eclipse. Okay? Cosmic power. That's exactly what it takes. Okay? To overcome. Out victorious. Okay? 2 in the tarot is the high priestess. Alright? We on that 2 frequency with the moon. I look at the high priestess as the crone mother. This is the waxing crescent here. Okay. Very abundant. Highly connective. Okay. This is knowing, knowledge, royalty. Okay. As above, so below, as within, so without. Okay. As below, so above. Full circle. Yes. So this is about your journey. So this is what is behind the veil. That right here, right now, the divine is revealing. Okay? Yes. Or what needs to take place. Okay? So I'm going to read Aunt Nancy betrayal in the shadow of betrayal. Okay? She's also in the temple of shadows. The element of air. Anansi and Kawaku Anansi, the Akon trickster god, and sacred clowns snuck into our global folk tales. While Gullah Geechee children heard tales about Nancy, the tricky spider woman. No, excuse me. My Guyanese parents entertained us with Nancy stories about a witty teen spider, her guidance. Who really betrayed you? Betrayals from others mirrors you betraying yourself. See that? Embodiment. Betrayal is a web that disrupts everything you thought you knew. Use discernment in your relationships. Betrayal makes it difficult to trust. But without trust, your relationships are a lie. Okay? And with this cups energy, dealing with these relationships, okay, whether they be intimate relationships or family relationships or just personal relationships, you know, keeping on the trauma bonding and the love bombing, okay, that's a betrayal to yourself. Trust that no matter what happens, and no matter how long it takes, you will survive and thrive. The real question, how have you betrayed or abandoned yourself? Okay? And that's exactly what you go and do this introspection. Okay? Now her declaration is, I am willing to know the truth. Okay? Willing to know the truth will set you at liberty. Okay? Now with cosmic power, Mara Lisa, goddess of cosmic power, temple of threshold, guardians, element of air. Mara Lisa is the force of mother, father, God, goddess. Maui is the moon, the divine feminine, and Lisa is the sun, the divine masculine. They came together during a fawn eclipse to create cosmic power. You are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. Rise up into your magnificence. Love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. Your real power has nothing to do with external gains. Cosmic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You were created by the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. The declaration, my power shines forth from within. Beautiful, right? So we have 555, okay? So this is the mastery, the change, okay, that needs to take place. 15, 555 reduces to 15, that's the devil energy, okay? So that's the darkness that needs to create this radical change in order to reducing down to number 6, the lovers, okay? And also divine lineage, Sarah Kali, okay? Connecting the lovers is about divine love, okay? So that's the first divine love, okay? Self, okay? And then connecting, that connects you to your ancestors, okay? 777, all right? That is mastering the self, okay? When you're mastering your divinity, being a divine being, okay? I think that we all, when people speak of chosen ones, I think that we all are chosen. It's just some people have made a decision to walk into that divinity, and some people have yet to do that. Okay. The choice is ours. What is it that we want to do? So that 7 adds up to a 21, which is the hanged one. Okay. And that also is doing that, seeing what we need to address eternally to create abundance. That reduces down to 3, the Jupiter energy. Okay. Dealing with that 3. The 3 is dealing with mastery. Okay. Self-mastery in this sense. Okay. Divine timing. Okay. To expand yourself. Okay. And to tap into your fortune, which is your ancestral inheritance. Okay. And then we got 222. What was the other 2? Oh yeah, right there. Okay. 222. Okay. Which is 6. We already know what that 6 is. Okay. So that 6 again is the lover's card. That 6 also is Sarah Lakali divine lineage. Okay. And this is also doing this work on an individual level. This is with the twos, the partnership, 1 and 1, divine oneness. Partner with your divine mate. Okay. Once you do that work, okay, and release all this karmic energy, okay, and know your worth, and know that you matter, and take your power back, okay, tap into your cosmic power, then you will connect with your divine mate. Okay, so that's being 636. That's a number, maybe somebody can look up angel number. And when I look at that number, what it means to me, see, this is what we got to start doing. Stop looking for other people to, we got to start really understanding, overstanding how things vibe with us. What is it that how do our guides want us to see something? How does it relate to us, you, okay? How? So with the 636, when I look at it, to me, that is utilizing that creative force, being that 3, to master, being the 3 also, balance and harmony, being that 6, with celestial timing, okay, divine timing, being that 3, divine timing to align with our destiny, because I look at the Jupiter card, that's the Wheel of Fortune card, okay, address those shadows that stem from generational curses, those familiar spirits that have followed you through your ancestral lineage. Okay? That's how I look at it. I'm going to pull one playing card and some of my self-made cards. Then we're going to close it out. Wow. So we got the Joker, the Black Joker, which to me, this is the Fool. Wow. I was actually thinking about the Joker when I spoke on the Fool energy, when I said the Alpha and the Omega. That's the Fool energy for me. Okay. And so here it is. The Joker. So yeah, this is being at the point of 0. Nothing. Okay. After you went through this radical rebirth, purged, okay, cut all these etheric cords that no longer served you so you can walk away. Okay. The Fool taking a leap, okay, of faith. Okay. getting that heart strong. All right. This is the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. Okay. Oh, it is here. 3, the number of mastery. Okay. 3, connecting with that Trinity, mind, body, mind, and spirit. Okay. This is the spades. It's dealing with the mind. It's dealing with knowledge. Okay. But let's see what the book said. There at the bottom we got the 7 of clubs, which is the 7 of wands. Okay. That's defending your truth. Standing on truth, being truth. Speaking truth, standing on truth, and being truth. That's what I call that. Let's see what the 3 of spades say. Three spades. Creativity, stress, working 2 jobs at once. So the 3 of spades is one of the most creative cards in the deck. It is known as the artist card. It is so creative that if not channeled properly, it can represent indecisiveness, fear, and physical stress. It represents the 3 of swords in a tarot. Okay? And the 3 of swords is dealing with, the mental, but it's also dealing with the heart, because, the heart is actually another brain because it records and restores memory. So with that depiction, in at least the deck that I have, it has 3 swords pierced in the heart, okay, causing a lot of heartache and pain, resembling heartache, deep sorrow and heartache and pain, okay? And so this is also what this 8 of Cups represent, leaving behind all that, everything, all that has caused that type of pain, okay? But anyway, it is so creative that if not channeled properly, it can represent indecision, fear, and physical stress. The 3 of spades can mean literally splitting ourselves in 2 so that we are working 2 jobs at the same time, or are somehow pursuing 2 lifestyles at the same time. Whether we are successful at doing this will depend upon the position of the card. Jupiter is best, Saturn is worse. And how well we are able to direct its energies into creative enterprises. So when they say Saturn and Jupiter, actually the food is Pluto, which Saturn, Pluto is one of the new planets, which is, no, I'm sorry. Pluto is what? Mars? Uranus is Saturn. Okay, yeah, Pluto is Mars. Okay. But, yeah, so that's that. So let's read the 8 of Cups, since I didn't read the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is focus of the mind, plans, bring more success and accomplishment. The 8 of Clubs is the card of mental power, the ability to focus one's mind on a goal or objective and see it through to a successful conclusion. That's that walking away, what you see ain't working. Okay? What you was in and dealing with, you see ain't working, but you see what will work, the path that you need to be on. That's the 8 of Cups. The power is usually applied to some mental or educational task. It bestows the power to overcome all problems by focusing one's thought, and it usually occurs when there is something that we need to learn or accomplish on the mental level. The 8 of Cups is one of the 3 fixed cards. When it appears, we have the opportunity to fix our mind on certain goals and objectives. It is the card of focus of the mind. Out of that focus and concentration, success is assured.